Hello, this is Broer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio Rail World. I'm gonna go ahead and get some, some steel running in, although we're not gonna need it right away. Might as well get it going. In fact, it's gonna be really hard to get steel going on this first mining patch. It's so small. But we will need it for railroads and things like that, so it is a priority. What was I gonna do first? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get us a submachine gun. We're going to get that. We'll get that in the queue with all the inserters and stuff we have. Let's go ahead and get these inserters spitting out some copper. Get the copper on the main bus as well. Oh, come on. Again, for now, one side is going to be plenty. We're going to need some more poles. Here comes our gun. Let's do this. Get a wooden chest coming up here in a moment. You go ahead and swap places with you. I can't really put you on the ground. We're gonna get rid of you entirely because I don't like you. Wish there was like something better that the handgun did for you. I mean, you upgrade to the submachine gun pretty quickly, so I don't know that the handgun really serves any real purpose. Alright, so let's go ahead and move you along this way. You know what? I should just move you up to be in line with this. That's going to be fine. It'll make me much happier. There we go. So now we got copper on the bus, and where's our box? Little wooden box, come over here. Little gun, go in there, and let's just get rid of you, because I don't want to see you again. That's what I get for clicking. There we go. No more gun. It's gone. It never existed. I'm happy. Okay. So we got iron, we got copper. We need to get some more belts. And now we got to plan out how we want to set this stuff up. So we are going to need green circuits, which is a guarantee, and we're going to need those pretty early. So we might as well set those up early. So I have a bunch of different random crazy blueprints that half of them probably aren't worth anything, but we're going to see if we have one that I can use for green circuits that I like. Blue circuit super green apparently is what I'm calling it. Oh yeah, this is the one that's kind of crazy. I saw this on, I think it's Catherine of Sky's YouTube stream or whatever videos. She had learned this from someone in one of her, I think, multiplayer Let's Plays, and so I was like, you know what? It may not be better than anything else, but I think it looks kind of cool. And it does spit out 4 good lines that you can just run straight up your bus. So we're going to go ahead and try this. I think it's going to be fine. How much space do I want? Probably quite a bit. I'm actually tempted to just put this here. Let's give it a little bit of space before from the edge of the splitter. Put this here just as a spacer. And then put that out there, and then we'll just deconstruct that because that will be fine. And that's how much space we'll use. Is that enough space? If we want to put a splitter here on the end of this, again, may not be necessary, but will make me happy. We'd have to put it there. Nope, we need this backed up a little bit more. That's what I could use as spacing, and it makes perfect sense. All right, there we go. So there's that. So we can go ahead and get this thing, and we can just tack it on right there at the end. And that's gonna be just fine. Because these can go underground immediately, come over here and start working their way up the line. I would like some blue machines though, and so we'll get those rolling in. We'll get some more iron. It's because I might as well start these off with blues. In fact, I have yellow inserters currently, but probably should get some fast inserters for these as well. So let's get those crafting. Alright, so we can go ahead and start laying out the belts at the very least. Let's get all the splitters down. That's a lot of splitters. I'm sure there's way too many splitters. In fact, you know what I could have done? In fact, what I should do, I'm not going to move it a third time or whatever, but we're just going to use those splitters for this thing. Come on here. That's going to be fine. A little bit more space than I probably needed, but that's actually going to work out quite well. Using those splitters again. Alright, there we go. So that's good. And so this is one of our inputs. This is an input as well. And here's one of our other inputs. This one on the outside is copper. These on the middle are iron. All right, perfect. We do have a couple of these already ready. Get a couple of those down. So you are going to be copper wire. Now, we need some more. Let's get rid of you. From now on, we are going to be using you. Alright, so I'm going to get one side of this growing at least. Well, if we had some splitters, or the splitters, I keep saying splitters, inserters, then we could do that, but we'll go ahead and finish this stuff up. So that goes that way, and up to there. Let's go there, up to there. We'll just lay these down just to say. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Going to lay down some poles where we see them. I do like the fact it's got a little cubby there for a pole right there in the middle. All right, good stuff. And we'll run you down here, and eventually we'll have some electric stuff over here to hook up with, but we'll just do it that way. Oh, those are ghosts. There you go. So now you got electricity. So now you still need the inserters. So while we're waiting on that, we'll go ahead and get some of this other stuff going. We'll feed off this first line, and then we'll feed off the other line for the other side. One of the other lines. So that's good. Underground, underground. Copper coming in. Now iron. Right there. There we go. Iron's coming in. And again, that'll at least get this one side rolling once we get these inserts coming in. Oh, you know what? I bet we have you. Well, actually, we're going to need you as well. You can go away, Mr. Box. We'll leave the yellow inserters on there for now because occasionally you want the yellow inserters here and there. Save some electricity for things that are a little bit slower. Come on, little inserters, let's go. Pull in, layout. And we're making some green circuits finally. Nice. Should actually make this process of making these inserts quicker as well. Done. All right, let's go ahead and figure out where you guys are going to go on the bus. Don't really need all you lines, but for completionist, we're going to go ahead and put them out. Some more transport belts so we can get some more undergrounds. All right. I got a handful more inserts coming in. All right, so this line will start right here. Come on. There we go. Good stuff. So we got green circuits, got copper, and we got iron. We can make a lot of stuff with that combo right there. Especially now that we have assembly machine 2s. I mean, at some point we very soon will want to set up the other side. I forget what add-on it is that shows us the throughput, but I like seeing it because it tells us that for the most of the time, these are all green. Occasionally they need a little bit quicker stuff, but for the most part, they're pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So next, another thing I learned from Catherine of Sky, in fact, it's called Kos Small anyway, so is this mall thing. I used to do this in a less formal way. Like all the time I would make these like sections that, you know, play off each other, things like that, but I never thought to call it like a mall or anything like that. And obviously the verbiage is less, you know, important, but it makes perfect sense. It's a place that you can go and just, you know, as she likes to say, shop and things like that. But for our purposes, it's just a place to make a little bit of everything. And we can, when we get it on the logistics network, then we can always have a place to get stuff. Oh, look at there, more iron. I haven't looked at our stuff yet. Oh, there's more copper up there. That's going to be very nice to get. Hopefully quite a bit bigger than that. Big patches of iron. We got some oil down here, which we already knew about. That's going to be good. But anyway, so like I said, I really like it. There's the whole point of this is not throughput. You're not making, you know, everything you need as quickly as you need it type of thing. You're making like literally a single machine for everything. Half the time it's going to be probably starved of resources, but eventually it fills every box up. And so when you need to request something, you basically have it. I mean, at some point you're probably going to need to make some explicit things. I mean, obviously for research and stuff like that, you would never use the output of this setup for any of your research stuff. But for your requesters, for you to be able to request from the logistics network and stuff like that, it works really, really well. All right, so do we have enough space now? I'm going to put it in line with that. I'm going to give it like a, I actually gave it a 3 gap. That way I could put a RoboPort down the side of it. Not quite, but the stuff on the end we're not going to need right away. So we're going to go ahead and do that right there. That's going to be fine. Is that enough space that I want? I actually don't know if that's enough space. I think we're actually going to back it up just a bit. All right, technically I just marked a bunch of trees, but that's all right. All right, so 3 gap, and we're going to actually back up where the first machine is in line with that stuff right there. All right, that looks good. All right, so like I said, it makes basically a little bit of everything, and she was nice enough to put the these little combinators here that they're not actual combinators, not doing anything. They're just here to mark what each of these rows should be for the rest of the stuff. And the gears up here actually have beacons set up and everything like that for them as well, which that's pretty late game, but it's a pretty good start to get things rolling. So some of the first things we want to get going are, well, we want inserters. We want, you know what, belts. We need to get belts rolling as soon as possible because that's going to be the thing that helps to make the rest of this. I mean, the inserters do as well, but so let's go ahead and get the belts down. So we got regular belt, underground, and splitter. Perfect. And let's keep making some iron chests for now. Iron chest. We're going to limit these to 1 because these are just the ones that are used to transfer from one side to the other. A little bit of a buffer, which is fine. And let's go ahead and get some iron gears down. And while we're doing that, let's make a few more of these, at least a handful more. Go ahead and fill out all these iron gears for now. Looks like they got productivity modules in the iron gears and then speed modules in the beacons, which makes perfect sense. All right, so iron gears are set up. Yeah, that's everything we're going to need for now, other than getting everything laid out. Some more splitters. We need some more iron over there, which are they starting to back up again? They should be, yes. Iron. That's not what I wanted. I want you there. Which is fine. Get all that back. All right, now you're going to make some belts. All right, see if we can at least get some of these belts coming in a little bit. So we need iron here, which is fine, and we're gonna need iron here. Underground splitter. This side goes up here to get these iron gears going. I mean, there's probably better ways to do them all, but honestly, there's not really much of a need. Like I said, it's not for throughput. It's for just to make sure you have everything and it's efficient. That's just, you know, in the grand scheme of things, because it just uses, you know, what is it? What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines coming in to make basically everything you need. It's pretty good. So you're gonna have to come down here, and you only have to go that far for now. Same for you, just to there. All right, good stuff. So all of those are set up. Then we're gonna have the iron coming in up here. I don't know why I'm not just clicking on there. You can use a Q, hovering over a ghost, and pick up the thing you need from there. I keep forgetting that they added that in, so I forget to do it. And you are going to need green circuits. So let's go ahead and get this line up here as well. Really, need more belts, which is the reason why we're doing these. One more belt there. I think that's just about set up for the inner parts. Let's go and get some of the inserters down. Looks like we need more copper, or at least more green circuits. Just pick up a bunch of these. Oh, not that set. I was like, wait a minute. That didn't look right. Different set. All right, here we go. You're going in, you're going in, going in. Oh, no, we need these over here on the ends. All right, so that's all of the gears, and then here, here, here. It's fine. There, there, and these are the boxes they're going to go into for now, which will eventually feed into the red stuff, but for now, this is perfectly fine. All right, I think that's actually all set up except for the electric poles, and then, of course, the actual stuff coming in. So let's get all the electric stuff set up. There goes my... It's one thing I will be doing quite a bit here and there is laying down the blueprint again, because for the stuff that you don't research yet, it doesn't know what it is. And so to remember what it is, you just kind of clear them out and relay them down once you learn some more stuff. There's that. There we go. I think I got everything. I don't think there's any more ghosts left hanging out there. So I'll run you down this way. So we need these poles anyway. And then you can connect with the stuff down here. Something like that. Everything looks hooked up. Now we just got to run the actual resources. So you're going to run up. And here, not there, right here actually will be where this one splits off. So let's go ahead and do that. So you're gonna go that way. Just fine. That means you guys, this one right here will go next. Trying to spread out the load a little bit. Right there. And we'll go ahead and maintain the underground here just so we don't lose sight of what's actually... That's not what I want. Okay, that's not going to hurt anything. It's fine. Sort of. One thing about doing this here is I like to load balance after every 4 times I split it off. And the problem here is going to be there's not enough room to load balance between here and here. So what we're going to want to do, I think, it's going to look a little weird, but it's going to be alright. First thing we're going to do is pick up some more belts. Goodness. Go through those like crazy. More green circuits. So I think what we're going to do is figure out where this line is. We'll just ghost it out for now. Alright, somewhere around there. We can go ahead and pull this line in actually. So if we have to load balance between this one and this one, then this one can come off the far left side, which is fine. So that'll work. And then we can load balance earlier. Honestly, we could load balance in here and just, it would be fine. And it might be the better idea, but you know what? That's fine. Technically only use 3 before we load balance, but it's actually going to be all right. The other option was to go ahead and do the load balancer up here and then run this far line like along the side, which that's just going to look silly. So we'll load balance between the 2 of these. In fact, we can load balance as soon as we get past this one right here. Come on. Helps if you get your mouse in the right spot. There we go. Underground, underground. Wow, we use a lot of these belts. Have you already? Yes, you have. Let's get some more iron for you. Keep on going. We're gonna need a lot of it. Although, as soon as we get this thing set up, we won't need it anymore. That's the whole point of doing this one first. Go and get rid of you, Ghost. Alright, so that's gonna be fine. Because right here we can go underground there, underground there. That one connects up. And that means we can use just the far left one for here. So far left one's gonna be for that one. Just going to get it kind of laid out there. I'm not going to use it just yet. And then this one will be the next one up. There we go. Alright, so we got iron coming in there, and then the next one up will be this line, which will be fine. Oh, there we go on belts again. Just need a few more to get us to where we're actually making them in this thing. Ah, we actually are making them now. Got just enough gears in there to start making them. And there we go. Making belts. We need green circuits for the splitters, but we should be making undergrounds very, very soon. Come on. Yep, there are undergrounds going. Alright, so green circuits needs to go on the top side of this belt right here. One too many. So it needs to go on the top side of that, and the green circuits will be coming up this line. We will need some green circuits down there, so this will actually be the second line over that we'll be splitting off over here, which is fine. It's actually a little bit easier, I think, in some ways. So, you go away, you're there. I'm gonna go away, put that there. Come on, really? So you need to be split and spun around. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to move it over one level. There we go. So that'll put them on the top. This line can just go under And all is well. Alright, so green circuit's on the top. We just need to get this line hooked up. Should be right there. We're not making a ton of green circuits right now. We probably should go ahead and fill out this other side. But for now, we got stuff mated. Mated. That's not a word. Making. And I think I was trying to say made and completed at the same time and said mated. That is my new word for the day. Make sure everything looks like it's flowing good. It is. Green circuit's on top. Gonna go over there and we will definitely have splitters. In fact, that's all you're missing, correct? That is all you're missing. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I do appreciate you watching. Next time, we're going to finish out some more of this mall. Get some of the inserters and things like that set up. And yeah, really get some stuff going on, more and more automation. Thank you again, and goodbye.